Now, once I can get them to
Hi,
Hey,
Grammy.
Grammy.
back again, y'all let me know how you guys like the new intro. We're back dropping videos consistently. Y'all know it's been a minute, but today I'm gonna teach you, like you see by the title and thumbnail, how to get the police chase mod on Assetto Corsa. So I'm gonna leave you 2 links in the description, might be 3 links, but just follow along this whole video. At the end, we're gonna put some gameplay, and disclaimer, it's not perfect. I haven't really figured out how to get it perfect yet, but it works really well, and you'll see that towards the end of the video. So first thing you're gonna want to do is have your custom shaders patch updated. Now, if I show you my screen, as you can see right here, I have lights patch 2.9. When I was on lights patch 2.6, none of this worked. No cars pop up. I had everything installed right, but I guess my CSP was not new enough. So you might think, oh, it's not working, it doesn't work, there's some things that's messed up. Upgrade your CSP, make sure you have the latest everything, and then try to install this police mod. This is not an easy mod for people to make. So the first thing we're gonna do is upgrade CSP. Next, the second link in the description is gonna be the police mod traffic tool. These aren't my links, I found them on the internet. So you're gonna want to make sure you have 7-zip. If you install mods with Assetto Corsa, you should have 7-zip. You should know what 7-zip is. So we're gonna come here to the police mod. We're gonna right click and we're gonna go 7-zip, open archive. And as you can see right here, it's gonna open up. You double click this and then it'll open up for these 3 files. So I'm gonna explain this really simply for you guys. The first one is the 1.4 app, which will give you a score and a leaderboard offline. This is all for single player. You can get in a police chase with a score and a leaderboard offline. Okay, you just have to go register on the 2Real app, and I'll leave the link for that at the bottom of the description. Go register, you can put your key in, and then you'll get a score offline. Guys, this is all offline mods. This is the card pack for the traffic. That's gonna be the second file. You just install that the same way I'm gonna show you to install the rest. And then the last one is the police patch. This will give you police chases, all right? So you don't need to install the first one, the 1.4 app, if you don't wanna score. This will work. So let's get right into it. You're gonna wanna find your Assetto Corsa root folder. And to find your root folder, all you wanna do is go to Steam. You go to your library, you can go to Assetto Corsa, over here to the right, manage and browse local files. That'll pull up your root folder for Assetto Corsa. And you guys can see right here, you want to go to apps, LUA, and then this traffic tool. If you already have it installed, just delete it. Trust me, this one is better. Just delete everything you have in the traffic tool. This will all work the same way and it'll give you more variety. Next thing you want to do is come up here, open content manager, and you're going to want to take your 7-zip and drag and drop each one of these files into 7-zip. Up here, top right, you're going to see these 3 lines turn green up here. Once they turn green, you're going to see that you can install it, click install, update over existing files, and that'll be that. I'm not going to do it because mine works already, but you're going to want to drag and drop each one of these zip files into content manager and then come up here and install them. If that does not work, you simply just have to double click, open these. You can see it, apps, and you want to go back to your Assetto Corsa root folder. This is only for people that can't install it through content manager. You're gonna want to use content manager. So if we come back to our Assetto Corsa root folder and we follow the same path that we're following as 7-zip, you can see it's apps right here. We'll double click apps. Then we'll come to our root folder and double click apps. Then we'll double click LUA. Then we'll come over here and double click LUA. And then you'll go to traffic tool. And then you'll come over here and click traffic tool. And then you'll highlight everything in 7-zip and copy it into the blank space in your root folder. That is how you manually install anything in Assetto Corsa. So you follow the folder path until you get down to the files, and then you manually drag them into your root folder. Simply drag and drop in the content manager, update your CSP. This should work, and I'm going to show you guys how everything works once you get into the game. So when you come back here in content manager, you're going to want to select your car up here. I just picked a random BMW M2, and then you're going to want to go to Satoko Revival Project and pick Tatsumi PA as your pit position. Now, if you don't have any traffic showing up or you never had traffic anywhere on SRP, the best way to come check is to come over here and go down to traffic and then click back on your maps, and it'll show you which maps are traffic planner ready. These are all the maps that I can run traffic on right now in the Assetto Corsa, no problem. So you come down here, you go to practice, you click go. So now when you load into the game, the traffic should automatically be running. This is where I was running into problems myself. If the traffic is not automatically running, you have not installed it right. This never happened for me before. You always had to come in here and use the object inspector to turn on the traffic. But now that you installed the True Real Traffic mod, it should run automatically in a practice session. So you come over here and you want to move your mouse to the right of your screen, pop out this menu, and scroll down until you see the traffic tool. The traffic tool is going to pop up here, and this is where you edit everything about the traffic, about the cops. If you downloaded the 1.4 True Real app, you'll have a couple more options on the top for the scoreboard, a bunch of other stuff you could change. But the really important things is the speed. You can play around to see how fast you want cars to drive. You can play around with the AI lights. That makes a difference at night. But this allows you to pick a car list. So you can pick different car lists to pick from: Japanese, Euro, or police. Now, if you pick one of the regular car packs, they still have police in there. But if you click police, it'll be all police cars spawning and driving around the map. And they all will chase you. You can have every traffic car on this map chasing you at once because they're all police cars. So if we pull out in front of one of them, you can see he automatically starts to chase me, and the faster you go, the longer the chase is. More cops will join on. I've had 2 or 3 chasing me at once. It's kind of crazy that this works like this, but even with me in the middle of a lane, they're still chasing me, and you can see them joining on. This is crazy. This is crazy. All cops everywhere around me, and they even crash. But yeah, you can change the amount of cars you have in here, which is the amount of cars in the whole server. And one big thing for me was to uncheck spawn cars nearby only. It makes it feel more realistic if you spawn cars in the whole world and you're not the center of attention. If you guys get it, you get it. You can turn the police siren volume up, and pretty much that should be it. We're gonna put some gameplay in here. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all next video. Y'all thought I was pulling over? Oh, glitch. And as you can see, we have multiple cars chasing us now. And they actually caught us and crashed, which they'll disappear in a few, and then we'll get back to doing regular cop chases.